big old freak. I love to talk my shit. And you must be a pussy boy if you get offended. Bitches Tina Snow, they love me cause I'm cold. Hey, you can't take no nigga from me, I got my control. Hey, I wanna fuck in the mirror, I like to look at your face.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as y'all can tell from the title, I will be doing kind of like a story time of my labor and delivery. But before we get started with this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for me. With that being said, let's get right into this video. So as some of y'all may know, my due date was April 19th, but my baby actually didn't come that day. So I'm just gonna rewind all the way from like that week that he actually did come. So on April 18th, I believe it was a Monday, yeah, a day before my actual due date, I had an appointment, and basically in that appointment they were just gonna tell me how dilated I was and just, you know, check up everything that they usually check up, like my blood pressure, my heart rate, all of that good stuff. At that appointment they told me that I was still 1 centimeter dilated. Mind you that I was 1 centimeter dilated 3 weeks prior to that appointment. So I was on 1 centimeter for like a few weeks. And with that being said, I like from the top of my head, I already knew like, oh yeah, my baby definitely isn't coming April 19th. Because, you know, you have to be like 10 centimeters dilated for your baby to actually come out. So I'm like, that's really impossible. Unless I start walking right after this appointment, the baby isn't gonna come April 19th. So I already knew that was gonna happen. So the nurse, the doctor, she had told me that if the baby didn't come within those days, that I was gonna have to get induced, or if I just wanted like to weigh it out or whatever. And I told her that I was gonna see like what happens within that week, within those days after that appointment. So that's basically what I did. I waited, and then she was like, I'm gonna go ahead and book you another appointment in like 3 days, and then we just gonna see from there. So that following Thursday, which was 3 days later after that appointment, I had another appointment. And that appointment, they had told me they were going to monitor my contractions and the baby's heart rate. Yeah, they was gonna do that. And I have a clip of that appointment that I'll be inserting for you guys to see. Hey y'all, so today is April 21st and I'm still pregnant. Like, my baby's still not here. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had mentioned that my due date was April 19th. So, and that was Tuesday. That was a day or two ago. So on Monday I had my last appointment. Supposedly it was gonna be my last appointment, but since the baby never came April 19th, they told me to go back today, and today is Thursday, April 21st. So basically what they told me Monday was, you can either get induced like right now, today, or you could just wait it out a few more days and then come back Thursday, and we will like monitor your contractions and the baby's heartbeat, and we'll do an ultrasound. Since I want to do like a natural birth, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just wait a few more days. Maybe like my water will break, or maybe like I'll dilate some more, because I've been on 1 centimeter for like 3 weeks. So what's going on? Like, my baby don't want to come out. So that's what we're gonna do today, and my mom's supposed to be coming with me. I'm gonna try to film my appointment. I'm not sure if they're gonna like let me, even though I'm gonna try to do it like where they don't know, but hopefully they don't really recognize or realize that I'm on recording. After this appointment, I guess I'll find out what I'm gonna do, because I need this baby out. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of being pregnant. I'm tired. And honestly, like this morning, well, every morning is very painful. It's very painful to get out the bed. It's just very painful to do a whole bunch of stuff. But like this morning, it was a little extra painful. So hopefully my baby come out soon. So let's just go to this appointment and hope everything's good. sube y baja el corazón.
Ajá, como que se acelera.
Pero luego baja.
Pero
Mira.
está desesperado, ya. ¿Quiere salir?
So in that appointment, I went with my mom, and that was April 21st. That was the day before I actually gave birth. So I went with my mom, and basically we were just there for like an hour or so, and they were monitoring the baby's heart rate and my contractions, which I was actually having contractions in that appointment, but it wasn't nothing crazy. It was like really minor, like very, very minor. Could barely feel anything. They literally felt like period cramps, but like it was very like tolerable, like I could handle the pain. So after that appointment, they told me, if your baby doesn't come before the 29th, we're going to induce you. And I was like, okay, whatever, that's fine. So I went home that day and I just kept walking. So days prior to that appointment, or no, 2 weeks prior actually to that appointment, I was actually going to the park, and I was walking at least like 2 laps around the like track field. So that's what I was doing about almost every day. If not, I was like skipping days or whatever throughout the week. So after that appointment, I went again to the park to walk. And then the next day, which was Friday, around like 4 in the morning, I was starting to feel like stronger contractions, and I tried to like time them, and I believe they were 10 minutes apart, but they were still like, they were a little bit painful than the day before, but it was still like I could take the pain, like I could still handle it. So basically I was still trying to go to sleep within the 10 minutes apart contractions. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I was still trying to get my little sleep in. So that's what I was trying to do. But then it came to the point where I couldn't like even think, or like, no, I still could handle the pain, but I couldn't think. So I just didn't even try to go to sleep no more. So I stayed up. I remember it was around 6 something in the morning. My boyfriend's mom went in the room. At this point, I couldn't even lay down. I was just like sitting on the bed. She went in the room and she was just looking at me, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, "Well, I'm just sitting here because I'm having contractions and I'm in pain." And she was like, "Oh, you should go to the hospital already." And I'm like, "No, I'm gonna just wait till like I can't like literally not handle the pain no more." Because that was my plan, to go to the hospital until like I was like a little bit more dilated, or like till I knew that I couldn't handle the pain no more. That was my plans. But she was telling me, she was like, "You should just go ahead and go. You know, this is your first time doing this. So just go ahead and go, because you don't know what could happen." So I took my precious time to leave. I got in the shower. I still drank like some hot chocolate. I was literally taking my precious time. And then after I got all my stuff together and we got in the car and stuff, we still had to go pick up my mom at her house, because the plan was for her and my boyfriend to be in the delivery room. So we went to pick her up, and then we went to the hospital. So once we got to the hospital, they gave me like this little room, and basically they did the same thing they did to me the day prior, which was monitor my contractions and the baby heart rate. That's what they did when I got to the hospital, and I have a video of me explaining when I got there what was going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert that now. Hey y'all, so I'm at the hospital already, and they put these monitors like I had the other day at my appointment, and they basically monitoring, I can't even speak. They checking for the baby's heart rate and my contractions, but I'm still like 4 centimeters dilated. So when I got here, I had to walk for like an hour. Well, no, I got here and they put me on this monitor, and then I had to walk for an hour, and now they put me on the monitor again for like 20 more minutes, and then they're gonna see how open I am. So we'll see. So once we got in the room, I got my gown and stuff and all that good stuff. They told me I was still like 3 centimeters dilated, which was pretty far from 10. So they made me walk within that same floor of the hospital. So that's what I did. I was just walking there with my mom talking, and the pain was getting a little stronger. Like by, I want to say by every 20 minutes, maybe less. It was just getting like stronger. And I remember like we were walking and I felt like a strong pain down there. And then it felt like I was peeing on myself. So I knew that's when, like, you know how people be like, oh yeah, that's when your water breaks. So I knew that was the moment my water broke, because it was just gushing down there like I couldn't control it. So that's the moment I knew my water broke. And my mom was still there with me, and we were there still walking, and we had to get like the nurses and stuff. After that, they still made me walk because I still wasn't dilated enough for me to go into the delivery room. So I still had to walk, and eventually they kept checking like my cervix to see how open I was, and then they gave me a actual delivery room, and my doula was already in there because I had got a doula to be with me through like my pregnancy and at labor. And if you get the chance to get a doula, I would definitely like recommend, because I feel like if I wouldn't have got a doula, like I feel like I probably wouldn't have went through labor the way I did, because I feel like my doula really helped me a lot. Like she was showing me and like telling me, you know, take deep breaths, or like telling me how to do it, because if it wasn't for her, I don't know, I probably would have got the epidural, because I did get like a natural, I did have a natural birth. Like I didn't get no meds, no nothing. I did the damn thing. I feel proud of myself. But yeah, I feel like without her, I probably wouldn't have done it, because I know my boyfriend was pissing me off. Everything he was saying was just getting on my nerves. So I mean, at some point he was helping me, but I feel like you just, with the pain, you just get like so mad and frustrated at everything and anything. And I feel like my mom was also pissing me off. Like everything she was saying, I was just like, girl, shut up. I wasn't telling her that, but in my mind, I was just like, girl, be quiet. So I feel like my doula was the one really helping me through that pain. And I believe my labor lasted like 12 hours, because I started feeling like strong contractions around 4 in the morning. And then I gave birth at 4:07 in the afternoon. We got to the hospital around 8 something. And then I gave birth at like 4:07. That's when I gave birth. At first, when I was having contractions in the delivery room, they had gave me like a peanut ball, and there was a tub in there. It was like a whole bunch of stuff that helps. But honestly, like I did the peanut ball, but I only did that for a few minutes, and then I got rid of that thing. It was annoying me. I didn't want to use it no more. It just wasn't helping no more. But I seen videos where like they say that the peanut ball helps, which I feel like it does. But to me, at the beginning, it was helping. But then at the end, I just didn't want it no more. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to be on it. I just didn't want it no more. Like I said, they asked if you want like a tub in your room. Mine had one, but I didn't use it, because I know like warm water helps with the contractions, they say, but I didn't get on it, so I didn't really record like my whole labor thing, because I just really wasn't thinking about recording. I was in like so much pain that, you know, you can't even think when you're in labor. But I know my boyfriend did record like 4 minutes of, I believe I was pushing, I'm not too sure, but I will definitely insert that clip next so you guys can watch it.
That's right.
Who all is here? So Mama, I know. Grandmama.
I'm her doula from City Block.
Awesome. And then Daddy, right? Awesome.
You're fine.
The cervix is gone, so now we can just focus on pushing. Chaila, when you push, you might think about if you hold your breath in and don't make noise, all the energy will come out of your bottom instead of out of your mouth. Does that make sense? So if you go, it's like if you pick up something heavy and you go, you lose your energy. If you go, then it has more power. So try it this time, okay? It's really hard to do. You have amazing control. Holy cow. showing he's getting a little bit squeezed on here at the end, but he's doing just fine. You're almost there. You get to meet him soon and put him on your chest. 65 and 58. Okay, now 3 times we're going to do it. I want you to take a big breath, right behind you, reach behind your knees. Right behind your knees. There you go, there you go, there you go. And don't make noise. Hard, 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 hard. Yes, 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 that's it. Move it up, move it up. Keep it going, 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 keep it going. Don't be afraid. Awesome. Do it again, almost there, Chaila. Do it again, and big breath. Go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard. Right here, right here, right here. Go, Chaila, go, good girl. Good. Awesome. And again, one more time. Last time. Don't be afraid of it. It's going to burn. Okay, it's normal. Ready, and go. Go, 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 go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 7, 8. Good. 10. Good. So good. Well done. That was super great. Good.
Oh.
I know. Lots of pressure. I know. Lots of pressure. Okay. I know. Right at the end. Right at the end, it's going to burn. It's normal, but it goes away quickly once he's out. Okay? Good job. Really amazing. Amazing. I'm just going to tickle his head. Push. You do your thing, girl. Do it. There you go. Do it. Do it. There you go. Uh-huh. All right. He's all just get out. All right. Take a deep breath. Mama, listen to me. Take a deep breath. Curl up around your baby. And go. And go. Hard. Push. Hard. There you go. Yeah. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. 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 A little bit more. Almost there. Almost there. There you go. Good job. Good job. Good job. So good, Chaila.
That I remember, I believe I pushed like 5 times, probably less, and he came out. I would say that the pain was a 10, but honestly I went in there thinking the pain was gonna be way worse than what it was, and I feel like that's what helped me really also get through like the whole labor process, because I went in there thinking the worst, like, okay, this pain about to be something crazy, like real crazy. And it was crazy, but it wasn't like crazy. Nah, it was crazy. It was real crazy. But for some reason, I thought it was gonna be like something like I'm about to die type of pain. Like I feel like I'm dying. Now towards the end, I feel like I was gonna tap out. And towards the end, I did feel like I was dying. But yeah, I feel like having that thought in mind really did help me. But yeah, you guys, so I had my son April 22nd at 4:07 p.m. and he weighed 8 pounds and 5 ounces. I had a pretty big baby. I feel like he didn't look that big. I don't know, but that's how much he weighed. It's crazy because after like you give birth, the pain just goes away automatically. Like as soon as you push the baby out, the pain just disappears. It goes away. It's like nothing happened, but you still have a little bit of like pressure down there and stuff like that. But it's like the whole contractions, all of that, it goes away. Like it's crazy like what the woman body can do. I'm still amazed. Like I really did that. That is crazy. But yeah, that was pretty much labor for me. Really can't think of anything else that happened, but I do have videos and like, well, clips of me after I gave birth, because I remember like, okay, I know you guys gonna want to watch or gonna want to know like what happened during my whole labor and delivery process. But I did get way more videos after my whole labor, so I will be inserting those for you guys to watch. And I also will be inserting videos of my family members meeting my baby for the first time, so I have those also for you guys to watch. I forgot to say this about my doula, but if you're not sure like how to get a doula, because I really didn't know nothing about a doula until they reached out to me. The insurance I have, it provides a doula, and like if you don't want it, you don't have to get it, but if you do want it, you know, they're always there. And like I said, I would strongly recommend. They help a lot. And like even before your labor and delivery and stuff, they're there like trying to help you and prepare you for labor. And I mean, who doesn't want that? Like, especially if you're a new mom and stuff. Like, I feel like you should definitely consider it. But if you don't know how to like get one, definitely reach out to your insurance. Because like I said, mine came with like my insurance. They provide doulas or whatever. And even after you have your baby, they're with you and like supporting you, or like with anything you need. They're there 2 months after you deliver your baby. And like with mine, I guess like I created a bond with her. Not I guess, because I did. I feel like I sincerely created a bond with her. And I love my doula. Like, she's really nice, she's sweet, and like she's very smart. She's a very smart woman. So I feel like I will actually keep in contact with her even after the 2 months is up, because she gave me her personal phone and she told me if I ever need anything, you know, she got me. So I feel like I'll definitely still stay in contact with her. Even if I don't need anything, I know I will still randomly reach out to her. But that's just a prime example of my experience with my doula. And like, if you also need help with anything, like I think diapers, like car seats, stuff like that, they help, because I know they asked me several times if I ever needed help with any of those things, and they said they were like willing to provide it and stuff. So like I said, I feel like if you do have a doula with your insurance, you should definitely look into it, because they're very helpful. And I mean, if it's already included with your insurance, why not? But I mean, that's personally me. But yeah. Hey y'all, so I'm just checking in with you guys. I really couldn't record my labor process because, y'all, when you in labor, you really not thinking about no camera, no phone, no nothing. You just thinking about, you know, getting the pain over with and stuff like that. So I don't really record, but my boyfriend did get a chance to film like a little tiny bit. But my baby's finally here. I got a healthy baby boy. He weighed 8 pounds with 5 ounces, I think. But he's here sleeping. Honestly, I haven't ate, so I'm hungry. I'm waiting for some food. And don't mind me, I look rough, of course. I just had a baby. But my mom told me to put this on, so that's why I have a bandana on. Y'all know Hispanics be serious and they stuff, so I put this on and it's gonna stay on till I don't know when. Yeah, I'm just checking in with you guys real quick. I'll try to film everyone's reaction of them meeting the baby, but see you guys. How it feels to meet your nephew.
He's so cute. He's perfect. I'm about to cry.
Okay, bye. Alright, how y'all feel to meet your nephew?
Excited, happy, and baby.
Alright, good.
Excited.
Hey, Marco.
Just kidding. Excited.
Okay. Marco and Ezekiel been beefing since the baby shower.
Since it was snow and he was out there stirring the pot.
Oh.
He was over there.
Mad.
It was
It was
cold.
cold.
It was snowing that day. So since that day, Marco and Ezekiel been beefing.
Right.
So he said he was gonna put him outside in the cold when he was born.
JK.
It's
No
just
se
a
la
joke.
van a creer, right?
No, it's just a joke.
¿Y usted cómo se siente que ya está su nieto aquí?
Bien, agradecida con el Señor porque
porque gracias a Dios están bien los dos.
Le doy una mordidita y le quito un dedito y me lo como. ¡Ay, godita! ¡Ay, qué te mucho!
Noelia, mira, le tengo las orejas, que las tiene una gancha y las tiene la otra como... y la otra la tiene como tu mamá, mira.
¿Cómo la tiene? Okay. Ay, tía, yo te amo, mozo. Tú eres mi favorita. Yo te lo digo desde ahorita. Mi favorita. Siempre. Always. Always. Ay, este está enamorado de su tía. No, este está enamorado de su tía.
Hey y'all, so I'm basically just checking in with you guys. Today is the 4th day in the hospital. So technically it was only supposed to be like 2 days, but since my baby does have jaundice, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And it's basically like when they have like, you know, that yellow tone skin. So that's what he has, and they've been trying to like monitor his levels. And today is Monday. We were technically supposed to leave since like Saturday, but since they've been like watching his levels and stuff, they keep saying like, oh, you're staying another night, and they just keep doing that. So hopefully by tomorrow we don't have to stay here, and tomorrow will be the last day, hopefully. Earlier the nurse came in here and she said his levels did go lower because they were pretty high, so that's something good. He is eating more and he is pooping, and that's basically helps him get rid of it, or it helps the levels get lower or whatever. I don't really know how to explain it. Right now they have him in this little, it's kind of like a tanning bed. It has lights and stuff, and it's supposed to like try to regulate his temperature and something with the his skin colors. That's why we have him in here, and I think it's working. So since his levels are pretty low now, well, lower than what they were, they did put the light, that blue light, it was on like the highest number, so now it's like at the minimum. So that's something good. Hopefully we get to go home because I'm tired. They literally wake you up every 2 to 3 hours. So that you have them waking you up, and then you have your baby waking up because you know you have to feed the baby and change the baby or whatever. So it's like we barely getting any sleep. So I'm ready to go home, and I'm still looking crazy. I'm ready to go home and wash my hair. I'm just ready to go home and settle in. But basically, that's what's been going on. I really haven't been talking to you guys because I have a lot going on. If I'm not talking to a nurse, I'm talking to a family member about what's going on, or I'm attending my baby. So I really haven't had a chance to really be on my phone like that. That's why I really haven't had a chance to check in with you guys. But that's basically what's going on. But like I said, hopefully tomorrow we don't have to stay another night, and we could just go home and enjoy our baby. Because we still have a few more like family members that wants to like stop by and see us. But since they have kids, they can't come. For some reason, like, I guess because of COVID, I don't know. But kids that are not like older than 12, even if they have their parents with them, they cannot come in. So that's weird. So, you know, everybody has kids. There's a lot of people, not a lot of people, but a few. Like, for example, my sister, she has 3 girls, and only one of them is 12, older than 12. So the other 2 can't come. So she's just waiting for me to go home so she can come with her girls, even though she already came alone. But my nieces, they want to come so bad to see the baby. I just wish we would have been home, but it's okay. As long as I know he's good before we go home, that's all that matters. Yeah, I'm about to let you guys go because it is time for me to feed him. So I'll check in with you guys when we leave the hospital or when we already home. Bye. Hey you guys, so I have a little update. So my baby's lab results came back way better. So they have finally took the little tanning bed I showed you guys that they put him in. They took that and then just gave me a regular little crib. So that's what he's on right now. And we should be going home tomorrow. So I'm happy. But yeah, it's currently 10:53 p.m. So really just planning to feed him at 11 and then going to sleep. Because I do wake up like every 3 hours to feed him. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and update you guys on what I was told not too long ago. But we're happy. we get to finally go home. Bye. Hey y'all, so we are finally about to go home. We're just waiting on the nurses to do his last hearing test. But other than that, we should head out in a few, and we're so happy we get to finally go home. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that I finally get to be comfortable, lay comfortable, shower more comfortable. Like, I am ready. But yeah, I'll see you guys when we are gathering our stuff up, ready to head out.
You look small.
Like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm putting you in here.
Fix his hat. He looks so cute.
Again. He's like, what?
Parece un sapito, una ranita. Ay, 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 ay.
De que así también me llama doña Petra, todo también sus nietos sapito, mira.
Así fue. Sí.
That is bread?
Okay. Say hey, little baby. Tell her his name. Let's see if she know how to say it. Ezekiel. How you say it?
Ezekiel.
What's Ezekiel?
In English, and in Spanish is Ezekiel.
Say hey Ezekiel.
Say Zeke.
He don't like me.
He's trying to take his hands out. He don't like being like swaddled.
Look at his nails.
Look how big his hands are.
Hold my nail. Yeah, he's smiling. Hey, little baby.
He like y'all. There's a video.
You want a brother, Tazana, or you want a sister? You don't care. You don't know. Is he cute, Tazana? Yeah. Why is she cute?
Why? She nervous. She nervous. Hold his hand. Hold his hand. Like that. Yeah, like that.
You had JK how long ago? 6 years ago? No, I don't really have babies like that either. Tazana more excited than everybody. Hey. Tazana, what's his name? Right. Tazana, what's his name? We just told you.
Say Ezekiel.
So chunky. Yeah, he looked at chubbier in the pic you had sent. He had a lot of fun. Yeah. You can't play with toys, Tazana.
Is this changing your mind on about having babies?
Hell no. I like when they ain't mine because I can return them. When they're yours, you gotta keep them. He is so hairy. He got sideburns.
That's a grown man.
That's a grown ass man.
I want to apologize in advance for not really recording much, as I ain't promised I was, but I did say I wanted to record my whole labor process. But like I said, like when you're in pain, you're really not thinking about no camera. You're not thinking about nothing. You're thinking about, I want this pain to go away and I want this baby out of me so the pain can go away. But like I said, I did record a little bit, and what I do have, I will make sure to insert it for you guys. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little story time, the little bit I did have for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.